What's up, guys? This is a video on willpower. One of the things that I think about a lot is purpose and willpower. Seems to me that the combination of the two, you can do anything. So, use willpower when you want to do something that is difficult to do. So, you could use willpower to not do something like eat sugary foods, or you might use your willpower to, say, go on a run when you don't want to go on a run. So, how do you have willpower? The first thing is sleep. So if you have a good night's sleep, you can get yourself to do things that you normally wouldn't be able to get yourself to do. There are studies that show that people that are trying to quit drugs who have more sleep compared to people who don't have sleep are more likely to get off of drugs than ones who don't. And that's with like 7 hours of sleep. Exercise is another one. It's a catch-22 in a way, just as sleep is, that the more sleep you get, the more willpower you have, willing yourself to go to sleep, willing yourself to exercise. It's also shown that a diet does the same thing. Also, a catch-22. So we see sleep, exercise, and diet are excellent ways to increase your willpower. Second way to increase your willpower, this is more of a cognitive trick rather than physical, is the power of self-forgiveness. So in a study where participants were trying to lose weight, 50% of them were told to give themselves a forgiveness mantra, saying it's okay to eat a donut sometimes. Everyone makes mistakes. And the other participants were not given this mantra. After eating the donuts and saying the mantra, or not saying the mantra, they were given the chance to eat as many candies as they wanted to. Participants who forgave themselves ate 50% less candy. So we're less likely to relapse and relapse less hard than participants who would not forgiving themselves. These participants had this cognitive understanding that it was part of the process to slip up and it wasn't their own fault. The third thing that I want to talk about is also a cognitive trick, and it's actually about how being an optimist makes you less likely to succeed. They are more surprised, whereas being more pessimist or planning for your own failure, seeing that things are going to go wrong, makes it more likely that you'll be successful in the end. So when you're on your journey trying to accomplish your goal, in the morning you want to revisit what could go wrong that day, every day, and adjust the path along the way. If you failed yesterday, what happened leading up to it? And what should you have done when that situation came up? Or how should you have prevented being in a situation that caused you to give in to your temptation? And lastly, being an optimist has the drawback of not adjusting your goals along the way. So if you see that your goals are not matching reality, adjust. So in the end, get sleep, eat well, exercise. Second, forgive yourself. Thirdly, plan for failure. And lastly, learn to sit with the uncomfortable feeling when you feel tempted. The power of being able to sit with an uncomfortable feeling is what will get you through the tough times. And you'll realize nothing negative will actually happen besides what's going on in your head. You're going to be all right. Take care.